Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you here. It's Midday Money on a Thursday, the 25th of January. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's super duper this morning. Picks are in the chat here on Sean Higgs and on Winner Free Picks. I will put them on Twitter. If you haven't followed on Twitter on the X, please do. Please follow Mr. Sean Higgs in Twitter world. Sports show, hit the like button here. It's absolutely free to hit the like button. I don't come in and hype a lot of my premium stuff, although I do have a promo code, midday 10% off. It's not just for me, though. That could be used on a capper. But why not? I'm tidy 58% to start the season. College basketball, nice night last night. What did I go, 4-1? College hoops. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. 60% college basketball to start the year. Not bad. Not bad at all. 83-56. Although, well, let's do a little recap from yesterday, because that was not as good here in the chat, because we go 2-4. And again, it's I'm going to put the picks up here. 2 minutes in, that's it. I try to lure you in. But then when I first started doing the show, I try to lure you in, and then I forget to post them until we're like 15 minutes into the show, and I'm just talking about what we got on the day. I'd never post them. For those watching, you'd have to listen. Anyway, all right, so yeah, 2-4 in the video, but 4-1 the other side of things. Again, the free picks are the free picks. Obviously, I want to win. They did not win here in college basketball. Cavaliers were a loser yesterday. Winnipeg Jets winner on the ice. So there is that. We're going to try to steer this ship in the right direction here in the video today. NFL, the Baltimore over 44.5. Detroit, San Fran over the first half, 24.5. I'm probably going to start, maybe tomorrow I will add some props for the championship games. NHL winner yesterday, 15-14 plus 3 Sixers. We're going over the Flyers game today, 6.5. NBA, I added the Knicks just recently here. I thought about money line. I'll take the 2.5. Maybe they lose by a point here. I mean, the 115 is not worth it. I'd rather take the points. So there's that. In college basketball, 90-96. We got work to do here in college hoops. We are basically even on the sites now. Down just a couple bucks. I mean, 15 games over 500, 212, 197. So, but let's go. Didn't change from last night. Didn't add anything else. Campbell, -3. Monmouth, +125. UTEP, +10.5. Detroit, +12.5. Lindenwood, +12.5. Southeast Missouri State, +10.5. Could have added a bunch more. I'm not going to lie. I have, what do I got? I got 3 others circled here. 3 circled, 4 circled, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we already got that one in here. Detroit Lindenwood. So that's 6 more. Could have been a few more games. Anyway. All right. Those are today's picks. Those are the recaps. We'll say hello to the chat and then be on with our day. T-Money's in the house. You know I smash the like button. Appreciate it, T-Money. Thank you very much. If anyone's looking for something stupid to bet, well, there are plenty of stupid people out there. I know I'm one of them. What do we got here? Wilfred Zaha and Kareem Aktürkoğlu to score 2 goals for Galatasaray, plus a nickel each. They both had 2 goals last game, and they are home. Each to score 2 goals. Where does Galatasaray play? What is that, like an Irish league? What is this? What are we doing here? Sean Higgs is in the chat. Hey, Sean Higgs. All right, Winning Free Picks shows up today. T-Money's in here. Of course, I bet Cleveland State +112, Central Connecticut at 125, and UTEP 10.5. All right, well, we got the UTEP rolling along in the chat, so I'm with you on that. A little Central Connecticut against fairly ridiculous, huh? Um, let's see. This moved a little bit, 1.5 up to a 2. The total one for me. Is this up to 153 now from 150? Is that the look you should be looking at? 153.5. It was a 150. Look at this. I see a 151 opener. I see a 150.5. And I see 153.5s all over the joint. All right. Well, we mentioned Cleveland State and Wright State last night. Why I think the Wright State is the right side. Just spelled differently. No, it's weird. I'm saying Wright State is spelt wrong by the right side, but I'm removing the W. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm taking a W off Wright State for a win. Michael B. in the house. Yeah, 4-1. I'll take a 4-1 day. Not that. Listen, I went like, what did I go the day before that? 2-3 the day before. I mean, it is what I'll take a 4-1 day. Team money. We talked about last night. I ended up going 6-1 night. Excellent work, Michael. College hoops. Here we go. Western Kentucky. Where is Western on my sheet? Florida International. Is that who they have? FIU. I wanted to lean towards Florida International here, believe it or not. I got a little mark next to FIU. North Texas seems a little short versus the SMU. Go see, Mike, I sent you a message on the YouTube Premium side of things. You can check out that game on YouTube Premium. Again, I'm going to have to say YouTube Premium, I'm going to know more next week. And that's why I want to try to, I can't just get rid of YouTube Premium totally once I activate it. So I have to think what I'm going forward with the channel. But for $4.99, I left it like that just because most people have been there since August. And there's just a handful, not a lot. But I don't know, going forward, I'm going to try to get it to the Sean Higgs Premium. Because then you'll get all the picks. Michael Bam, agree with the Knicks. The line looks short. Yep, kind of like the Bulls and the Kings. Emotional letdown for the Warriors, perhaps. How about the fact that the Warriors, you're in a back-to-back spot? It's a back-to-back spot. Come on, this is Golden State. Let's come back. Come back down to reality here, Mike. This is not a 2016 type of Warriors club. Kings are not a bad little unit there. Everybody's going to run to take the Warriors. Oh, a bucket at home? Sure. The Bulls that don't hate versus the Lakers. You know how I feel about the Lakers, this team. Not good. Not good. 500 club. Maurice in the house. Miami Heat plus 240. Here we go. There now we're cooking with a little gas, Maurice. We're gonna get a little nutty out there. We're gonna take a dog. Why not take a home dog on the money line versus the team that everybody thinks is the best team? Right? Well, you could argue people think the Celtics are the best team out there. Maybe most talented. We'll see. I like the 240 though. Maurice coming in with added games. Wagner. Here we go. I love it. Against Merrimack. They're a 3-point doggy at home. I don't hate it. LIU, Sharks, Blackbirds, whatever they are, they're Long Island strong. Minus the 120 small fave here against Stonehill. I mean, I don't hate it. Stonehill's. I think last year we grabbed Stonehill a couple times, but let's be honest. They've kind of. I mean, they're 2-19. Not to say nothing. LIU's 3-14. That being said, Stonehill have won 2 of the last 3 meetings against this club, which is kind of interesting. But you want to go LIU at home? This is a game to me. What are we doing here? How bad is LIU that they can't even lay a home court here? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I want to lay down my hard-earned money today. I'm pulling for you, Maurice. You know I am. But I think you're getting a little too fancy. And I know all about being like fancy pants, trying to outthink. That is not one I want to roll to. Wagner at home, though, I could do that against him. That's fine. And the Grizzle. You're going Grizzle in the horizon. Where are the Grizzle? Let's find a 771 in the rotation. There they are. Gotcha, Green Bay. I want to take Green Bay at home. I think the line is a little softy there, a little light. Vermont and the Lau. You know I like Vermont here. I want to take Vermont. The line has come down a bit here versus Lowell. I think this overall Vermont is the better team. I'll take Vermont. What is their recent history here? Vermont by 13, Vermont by 12. That was a low regular season by 15 at home. So they won by 15 last year at home. But before that, we got a 1-point game, an 11-point game, a 9-point game. There's a low win at home. Again, this is back in 2020. Win by 8. Then you're losing by 17, losing by 30, losing by 17 again. I mean, to me, this is a catamount spot. They are what I think are always probably the top cats here in this conference. I mean, Lowell's right behind them. I don't hate at a pick 'em. This team is still, and I'm talking Vermont. They are 14-5. Liberty on a neutral, Bradley on the road, Colgate at home, Virginia Tech, at Miami, Ohio by a point. Not bad losses. No crazy off-brand wins. I mean, you win at Northeastern, Toledo. I mean, similar kind of programs. And UMass's losses have been to Arizona State. I mean, this is a bad one here. I mean, you lost to Merrimack. You lost to regular UMass. Central Connecticut State, 11-point fave, lose by 3. I mean, those are. Do I trust them? And granted, you got some double-digit covers of late, NBC and NJIT, but I don't know. Vermont had to replace a bunch of starters, but I'd still lean Catamounts in that one. The truth is coming in on the Nets. Seems a little light at the 4. I don't know. I like Minnesota. That might be an in-game kind of bet. That might be in-game. Maybe grab them in some in play on Minnesota. They are in Turkey. They're one of the big dogs in It's a Turkish team. Here we go. Gabe's in the house. I'm going to FDU to name game tonight. Let's go. Here we go. Tweet that out. I want to see some live betting from inside. Fairly ridiculous. Michael B got the money for the strippers this weekend. Here we go. I lean FIU to show, but who knows? Yeah, again, you don't got to bet it. Shout outs in the house. Welcome. I don't know about Cleveland State. They're undefeated at home and they're catching points. Exactly. Prize picks here by shout outs. Says Context over 15.5 points, rebounds, assists. He's our NBA prop guy. And I'm going to run through them because you hear posted, and then we're going to wrap up the show 15 minutes. Kings lose a close game tonight. Warriors will get done. I'm on Curry under 27.5 points. Their bench looks good. Here we go, team money. I mean, if they win, this is just a game I'm not going to bet. They're a 2-point dog at home, back-to-back spot. Brandon point over 1.5 points and over 6.5 goals in the Yotes and Tampa Bay game. I kind of like that Yotes game over. They gave it 6 last night there on the ice. T Money says, Maurice, wait till playoff time for the Heat love. Hey, listen, 2-4. T Money's talking somebody off a plus 240 at home. Teaser with Jazz and the Bulls here. I don't know. Why do I think Washington pulls one out again here? They let's slow down on the Jazz. Nothing's that easy there. Michael B says this may not be 2016 Warriors, but this King team's overrated. Why are they catching points at home back to back? They have not played for a week. They're catching points because they're not a good team, Michael. Take off the Golden State sunglasses. NBA Claxton. Nick Claxton over 1.5 rebounds, minus 120 at DK from the Shout Out King. We got change your name from Shout Out King to Player Prop King. Team Money. Maurice must know something tonight. He likes him. Anyone betting Stonehill, I need to call the 1-800-GAMBLER. 5-38. The 5-38.
Stop it. Get some help.
There you go. There you go. It's gotten over the line 6 of 10. His games, 2 of the last 4 games didn't go over. He had 11 rebounds. I know he counted that as loss, but he's right there to cover that 11.5. Yeah. Listen, he's got over 6 of 10, and if the other 2 he was at 11, you are right there. So you're a play away. Nicola on the Bulls under 12.5 boards at DK. I'm going to write these down after I wrap up the show for myself, maybe. Maybe I put like just $25 on all these things. You got a bunch of them. You know what I think, Sean? Jump on Wright State. 10-10 Wright State lane points. 12-8 Cleveland State. Does not less home. Yeah, again, those records are kind of similar, so throw that part out of it. But the fact that it's a undefeated team at home and they're still catching points. Harris of the Sixers under 5.5 rebounds. JK's in the house. I'm loving the members only picks. Yeah, I mean, it started just like a few, like with football. I'm like, you know what? There's only a handful of you guys. I'm just going to give them all out. Tobias has gone under this line 8 of 10. His last 10 has gone over 5.5 2 times in those 10. All right. I'm going to write these down. Shout out. Ken's in the house. Any thoughts on Oilers puck line versus the Black? I can't. The puck line here is what, 170? What is the puck line on? I looked at the puck line the other day versus the Blackhawks. The team was laying 170 of puck line. I don't want to lay 140. So there is not a chance I'm laying 170. I mean, this line is -6. I don't even have a puck line on a bunch of sites here. -5. I might have to just take. The at this point, I'm taking Chicago just on principle because I'm getting a ridiculous odds on the other side. Hockey Predators plus 103. A little Nashville against Minnesota. I do not hate that. UMass at home is the only way to look at that. Sean, equal teams take the home team. Maybe. Well, we'll see. If that's the case, then I guess you like Cleveland State as well. Harvard on the Hackensack, he calls it. The Hackensack River. Never tease basketball, especially, NBA, no betting allowed. No betting allowed. No sunglass Maroons. I know they stink. I said like the Kings tonight. I know the line, but you mentioned why they're getting points. You're going to be outdoors taking Wright State on the road. Here we go. He likes his home team in a pick'em. Hicks, they got the pen. Dallas over in the NHL. All right, let's go. Stars over and Philly. Pen out. Nick. Here we go. We got some AA Mac coming in. Peters and Quinnipiac. Best bets. The Peacocks and the Bobcats from our guy Anthony. Also Edmonton over. All right, Edmonton over. Got them all 3 written down, Nick. And Anthony will be the last. Oh, we got a couple more comments after Ant. I also bet Youngstown, Wright State, and Green Bay, and rare NBA Celtics. Somebody here likes the Celtics, the Miami Heat plus 240. Wright State, yes. Green Bay, I don't hate. I think I had a little mark next to that. I just wanted a couple more points in that Green Bay game. Where's that Green Bay against Oakland? Someone else liked the Grizzly. I said, looks a little. The COVID plays. Plus 1,400 says getting COVID on Sunday. Excellent. You got more time to analyze. You're just laying around. The team I don't bet against is the Flyers or bet Philly. Every time I do, the opposite happens. I get it. We all have teams like that. Shout out. Good luck to the Bucks hiring Doc Rivers. Here's the thing. Yeah, good luck. No problem. Good luck because you're going to get up 3-1 on the Celtics or Sixers in the playoffs, and then they're going to lose because that's Doc Rivers choking in the playoffs. All right. Take Campbell, Monmouth, UTEP, Detroit, Linwood, Southeast Missouri State, and roll them up in a huge, gigantic. I'm like kidding. Those are the picks in college basketball. NBA, I like the Knicks. Hockey, Flyers over to 6.5. And that's right. I see some Celtics and Doc Rivers talk. What is there to say? He's terrible. He's terrible. The regular season wins. You got to win in the playoffs. Just ask the Buffalo Bills. You got to win. You got to get past teams in the playoffs, folks. Late night money tonight. Hit the like button on the way out here on Winning Free Picks. Or even if you're on the Sean Higgs, check out the Sean Higgs channel. Why wouldn't you? And Twitter. And I will see you tonight